Sensors connection, Modbus TCP, Ethernet. In this video, we will demonstrate how to connect the ePower control to sensors via a wired network connection, Ethernet. The video is divided into 5 sections. Required materials: connecting the sensors to the controller, configuring the LAN port, adding the sensors to eConf, testing communication with the sensors. Part 1. Required materials. Elms device and the sensors are communicating in Modbus TCP. For this, we will need Elms device, a switch required for multiple device connections or for wired internet connection, RJ45 to RJ45 Ethernet cable with a total length less than 100 meters, laptop, RJ45 to RJ45 Ethernet cable. For configuration purposes, USB to RJ45 adapter. If your laptop does not have a LAN port. Part 2. Connecting the sensors to the controller. Before connecting the sensor to ePower control, make sure to configure Modbus settings. Place all devices in the same subnetwork as the ELM device, avoiding 192.168.4 reserved for LAN port 2. Set each device's subnet mask to 255.255.255.0. We will need an RJ45 to RJ45 cable to connect the sensor to ELM's device through the switch. Here you can see that the ELM device is connected to the switch via an RJ45 cable through LAN port 1. Connect one end of the RJ45 cable to the switch and the other end to the sensor. Once connected, the LED on the switch should start blinking, indicating that data is being transmitted. Part 3. Configuring the LAN port. Connect your laptop to the LAN port 2 of ELM's device. Access the settings from your laptop. Go to Network and Internet Settings. Go to Change Adapter Settings. Right-click on Connection to the local network. Select Properties. Click on Internet Protocol version 4, TCP/IPv4. Select Properties. Select Obtain an IP address automatically to enable automatic IP address allocation. Or select Use the following IP address for manual IP address assignment and enter the settings as shown in the next window. A small TCP/IP window will appear. Click on Yes. Click on OK to save configuration. Open your preferred browser and log into eConf by entering the following IP address: 192.168.4.127. Enter your password to log into eConf and click Sign In to connect. On the left sidebar, click on Network. Click on Configure a new connection. Then in the interface menu, choose Wired Access LAN 1. Select DHCP for automatic IP address allocation. Alternatively, choose IP static to manually enter the IP address and network settings, mask, gateway, DNS. For now, we will use DHCP configuration for automatic address allocation. Click OK to save the configuration. Your wired connection is now configured. Part 4. Adding the sensors to eConf. In the column specific to the LAN 1 connection, click on Add Device. Enter the device name. Select the sensor's vendor from the drop-down list. Select the reference of the sensor from the vendor-specific drop-down list. Select the Modbus TCP protocol for communication between ELM's device and the sensor. Enter the IP address of the sensor. Configure the port, slave ID, response timeout, and byte timeout. Additionally, enable these two options if multiple devices are connected on the same daisy chain. Click on OK to save the settings. Part 5. Testing the communication with the sensor. To test the connection between ELM's device and the sensor, first check the communication status by clicking on the 3 dots next to the name of the sensor you added. Click on Test. If your sensor is not connected, this window will appear with the Not Connected red indicator. Follow the provided troubleshooting instructions to help resolve the communication issues. Another way to test all devices connected to the same port in a daisy chain is by clicking the refresh icon next to the configured port LAN 1. This will display the status of those devices, and you can expand the window by clicking on the device name. eConf provides a few troubleshooting instructions to help resolve communication issues. Once all these steps are completed, communication should be established. As a second step of connection testing, let's verify the data acquisition. Navigate to all devices from the left sidebar. Click on the recently added sensor. The page displays all the data that the controller will read from the sensor. Cross-check all the read values with those displayed on the sensor itself, if applicable. The controller must receive accurate data to prevent issues in control scenarios and set points. Please feel free to contact LM support or your sales managers. Eager to see you in our next training session.